Hi my gardening angels, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Jess, and today I wanted to show you my review of the Wiekurt humidifier. It is a top-loading humidifier, so there's this little flap here that you can remove, and you can either take the base, this plastic part off, and go fill it up, or you can just remove this and then fill it up on the stand while it's here. And one thing that's really nice is that there is also a diffuser option. So it's on this side here. There's a little sponge where you can put your essential oils and then have it diffuse into the air as well. So I've been really enjoying this, like I said, and I like that it is a top-loading humidifier, just because if you have, you know, water that isn't necessarily from the sink, then, which is what you're supposed to use from this, you're supposed to use distilled and filtered water, then you can just refill it as you need to, and you don't need to take off the whole thing in order to go fill it up at the sink, which can kind of be difficult, especially when this is full. And with my other humidifier, when it's full, it's very difficult for me to manage personally, just because it's so large and you have to be flipping it and like lining it up correctly, whereas this is just much easier to be able to kind of flip this open and fill it up as much as you need. So this humidifier functions in two ways. You can either use this little remote or the touchpad here on the front of the humidifier. I love a humidifier, you guys. My plants have been so much happier since I got a humidifier. Now, currently we are in my office, and this is where a lot of my succulents live, because they are picky little babies and like to live underneath grow lights. So that's where we are in here. I do not have my humidifiers in here, but what I do have them in is my living room, and my living room has all of my tropical plants. It has my palms and my monsteras and ivies and pothos and those different plants, and I have noticed such a huge difference with all of those out there with my current humidifier and with this one, that they just love soaking up the moisture that these have put into the air. And I think we've also really enjoyed it. Humidifiers are really good for your lung system, like I talked about in my last humidifier video. And I think having just more humid air around is very important, especially around here where I live. I live in Western South Dakota, and it is very dry here pretty much all the time. There are some rainy sections, but humidity wise it's very low. So it's really nice to have kind of this added moisture just in your house. It makes your skin feel better and makes you feel healthier, especially during this time. So that being said, on the healthy topic, please do not use tap water if you are using a humidifier. Try really hard to use distilled or filtered water unless you really trust your water source. Now for me, do as I say, not as I do, because I use my sink water, but I do trust my water source fairly decently. It doesning bother me at all filling it up from the sink. Now, that being said, I'm just telling you as a word of warning that you could be aerosolizing whatever is growing in your water system, whether that be Legionella or, for whatever reason I can't think of any of the other ones, but you definitely don't want any diseases from aerosolizing your water and having weird things growing in there. So keep this clean, keep the water that you're putting into it clean, and just be really cautious about that. And it's just something that I want you guys to all be aware of before you go and start using a humidifier. Same with diffusers. You really should be using filtered or distilled water with diffusers. So if you are curious, this is a 5-liter tank, or 1.3 gallons, which is a little bit smaller, like I said, but it's still a fairly large tank. They claim that it can cover a space up to 500 square feet, which I wouldn't say we have a massive living room by any chance or by any means, but I do really think that it covered our living room sufficiently. It is an extremely quiet humidifier. There's really not very many noises that come with it other than the occasional beep when you're turning on the settings. One thing that is kind of cool that I want to mention, I'm not personally using it, but it is Wi-Fi compatible and with Amazon Alexa, and we do not have an Alexa or Echo or anything like that, but it is available. So if that's something that your home has, you can set this up to work with that. There is a UV sterilization option, and a sleep mode, which are both really great. I think the UV sterilization helps with keeping the tank clean and the water clean before it is diffused into your atmosphere. Now, I will be including a link down to this below in case you guys are curious, and I'll also include a link down to Weikurt's YouTube channel. That's this humidifier's company. In case you are more interested in buying one of their products, you can kind of go there and check it out for yourself. So that is all I think I have for you guys. Oh, one thing I did want to mention is that I did get another box of tea for September, and these are so much fun, you guys. The tea that I'm most excited about is pina colada. Who comes up with these things? But I'm gonna have the pina colada tea. There's a mango, there's a French breakfast, and there's a Moroccan mint. So I'm really excited for these September teas. Again, I will include a link down to the Sips by Tea subscription box below, and all of the Weikurt information will be down there as well. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I know it wasn't a very long review, but I do really like this humidifier and think that it did a really great job providing the coverage with the humidity that we needed. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you did. Comment any questions that you have down below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.